How is it going, everyone? Got a lot of updates to go over in this video. A bit of an update on Marvel's Wolverine, and I think you might want to pump the brakes before completely expecting a new announcement at State of Play. I think they're gonna wait a little bit, and Insomniac did give us some insight on that, and I think there will be another State of Play later in the year, probably in a couple of months, that'll be more built around Wolverine, and I think that makes all the sense in the world, and I'll talk about why in a little bit. Silent Hill will be having a new Silent Hill transmission that'll be dropping tomorrow, and that'll be at 4 p.m. Pacific time. I would imagine potentially a reveal at State of Play that parlays into Silent Hill transmission. More at the end of this video on that. But first of all, Insomniac Games did tweet out about Wolverine. They posted a GIF on that, and then somebody responded, "When more info?" and they just responded, "Spring 2026. Well, guess what? Tomorrow is the State of Play. It is still winter. Spring would be March, April, May, around that time, maybe early June, which makes all the sense in the world to me. I know that there's a lot of people that are expecting a Wolverine update tomorrow, and I just don't think we're gonna get that, because if you study how PlayStation does their content rollout for their games, and I think recently it's been very effective. I think they've gotten the promotion of a lot of these games down pat. They reveal a game, then when they're ready to do the big blowout, they'll do that just a couple of months before the release of the game. They're not going to do it 7-8 months prior to the game coming out. They do it maybe 4 months or 5 months at most before the game is coming out. Look at what they did with Spider-Man 2. They revealed the game, and then it went quiet for a while, and then when they were finally ready to do the big blowout and the gameplay trailer, that was just a couple months before the game actually came out. You know, I know that a lot of people are expecting this game in September, October, but that's still 7-8 months away. And by the way, Sony literally has a first-party game to promote right now in Sorrows. I would rather you focus on one game at a time when it comes to your big yearly releases. Put the attention on Sorrows. You don't gotta focus on Wolverine right now. Right now, for this State of Play, yes, there will be new announcements, but the next time Wolverine comes into the picture, it should be significant gameplay, and then also a release date. You have to do all that, and I wouldn't do that until you're fairly close to the release. Whereas right now, you can announce some games that are a little far out. I don't think that's a big deal. A lot of that's gonna come from third party, and even if you announce something like the God of War 2D title, that could be out sooner than we think, and that's not the biggest game in the world. I would rather, when it comes to their big first party titles, follow that structure and focus on promoting one game at a time. When you are only releasing 2 games a year, put a lot of attention around Sorrows. Don't try to undermine Sorrows right now. Do the promotional push for Sorrows, make sure people are excited about that, and then there will come a time, April, May, around that range, that's when I would do the big push for Wolverine, because if you do the Wolverine gameplay trailer, it's 7-8 months away. That's still a significant amount of time away. Everybody knows it's coming out then. It would be more effective to do the big info rollout April, May, even June, and then you announce the date for September, October, and that's within reach. I think that 3 months of differential makes a big difference, that 3 to 4 months, because that's literally about how long we would have to wait if the reveal would be May or April. If it comes out August, September, maybe October. I think late August, early September makes the most sense, just to give it as much time away from GTA 6, and so many people are worried about that, even though I really do believe Wolverine is going to be fine. It's not like GTA 6 coming out, you guys, is gonna make it so nobody buys any video games for 3 months. Sure, maybe week of release, a couple weeks of release, it'll be a little bit of a crap show, but it's not like it's batting down the hatches forever. GTA 6 at the end of the day is gonna be a video game that people will ultimately move on from. That's the cycle of life on how these things go. But as far as Wolverine goes, honestly, I don't want to see any information tomorrow. I would rather them focus on some of the other titles. They've got to do the promotional push on Marathon. I'm sorry, you guys, you don't want to hear about it, But Marathon's out on March the 5th. They gotta do the rollout for the open test. They should absolutely focus on Saros. That should be a big game that they promote for a while. Don't undermine that with Wolverine. And then Marvel Tokon as well. Those are the games you should be focusing on, at least PlayStation published titles at this state of play, in my opinion. If you want to announce something that's a little bit far out, fine, but that's something that we'll all know is far out. Wolverine, we've gotten the big gameplay trailer. That already dropped. Next time, yeah, you can show more gameplay, but it's gonna be about more so outlining the release date, the special editions, kicking off that kind of final push into the lead up of the game, and I don't think February is the time where you start the final promotional push for a game that's gonna be out in September, October. That's just my opinion. If you disagree, great. I'd wait a couple of months, like I said, for more Wolverine information, and based on Insomniac saying more info in spring, I would leave that to be the case. Maybe they're saying spring and it's to trick people. I don't know why, like, the desire to trick people leading into a promotional event. Like, what is the point of that? But nonetheless, there you go with that. All right, moving on from that, something that is going to be getting an update tomorrow is the Silent Hill series, and Silent Hill's official Twitter account noted, "We are excited to reveal the latest updates from the Silent Hill series in a new Silent Hill transmission on February 12th at 4 p.m. Pacific time. That would be 7 p.m. Eastern, and that would be after the State of Play event, so I could very well see Silent Hill getting an announcement at the State of Play and then getting more updates at Silent Hill transmission. Maybe it won't be at State of Play whatsoever. Sony and Silent Hill, Konami, they've definitely had a good relationship, so I could totally see that at State of Play. Annapurna Interactive, who are publishing Silent Hill Townfall, did respond with an eyes emoji, so I would imagine we're gonna get an update on Silent Hill Townfall. And it is insane to see just almost overnight the comeback the Silent Hill IP has made. Look, I wasn't crazy about Silent Hill F, you guys know that. Silent Hill 2 Remake was outstanding in my opinion, and now you're getting another Silent Hill game this year. I get that some people are of the mindset, hey, they're just kind of using the IP. Was Silent Hill F even a Silent Hill game? But the IP being utilized, that shows that they have faith in it and there's investment being put in it, and we know that Silent Hill 1 will be getting a remake as well, so there's a lot of irons in the fire. And more than anything, Silent Hill's never been my favorite IP, but Konami's got a lot of great classic IPs under their umbrella. The fact they're doing this much with Silent Hill, hopefully that means they'll do more with Castlevania. Hopefully that means they'll continue to do more with Metal Gear Solid. Hopefully that means they'll look at some of their other IPs, Contra, and titles like that to do more games as well. Hell, give me a new Yu-Gi-Oh title as well. Not in the sense of like, whatever, like the Dual Links and Dual Evolution or whatever it's called, but like something like Sacred Cards, bro, I'd be all over that. I just think Konami can do more with the IPs under their umbrella as far as gaming is concerned. And for a while, y'all know about the pachinko machines and all this nonsense, everything that went down with Metal Gear Solid 5, and then we try to forget about Metal Gear Survive. It seems like Konami's on the right foot as far as creating compelling games. I know there's been some talk on MGS Delta Snake Eater not doing great from a sales standpoint, but it sold 1 million copies. It was a $70 game. I still think it seemingly did fairly well, and clearly, as far as Silent Hill goes, they're happy with how the IP's been performing, given that they keep greenlighting new games. It's not like Townfall's canceled. It's not like the Silent Hill 1 remake's canceled, so all of that is still coming to fruition, and there's a lot of reason to be excited about Silent Hill as an IP, and hopefully that momentum will continue. But that's gonna do it for me. Again, as far as Marvel's Wolverine at State of Play, I would pump the brakes on that, and I think it makes all the sense in the world. I'd be waiting a couple of months. Look, this State of Play isn't going to be the only State of Play this year, and you need more big things for a State of Play that you do in May or June, and Wolverine can be the headliner at that State of Play. That makes all the sense in the world, so I would be doing that. And Silent Hill will be getting an update tomorrow. More information looks to be coming on Silent Hill Townfall, and that is going to be the latest news on that. So that'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, sound off there. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.